Chapter 8, Lebanon. Maintenance is required. Blank. Sampling the engine. Sample the engine every 50 hours to 90 days. Run the engine warm up with the warm oil. Parking the machine on level surface below where the buckets of the ground. Turbo charger may be damaged if the engine is not properly shut down. Run the engine with the RPM to down with the 1/3 with the low for 2 minutes. Move the engine RPM down to the slow idle position. Move the attach do not operate. Tag with the right control lever. Pull the pilot control shut off lever to lock position. Open the engine hood. Secure the hood into the open position. Check the clear valve A. Use the sample engine oil. Sampling hydraulic oil. Important. To prevent the damage of hydraulic system components, do not run an engine without the oil in the hydraulic tank. Sample the hydraulic oil once a year with the park of the machine on level surface the position of the machine with the cylinder fully retracted with the bucket cylinder full extended low with the bucket to the ground. Turbo charger may be damaged if the engine is not properly shut down. Run the engine with the RPM down with the 1/3 position with the low for the 2 minutes. Move the engine RPM down with the slow idle position attached to do not operating tag of the right control lever. Pull the pilot control shut off lever to lock position. Open the rear right side of the access the door. Secure the door. Open position clear valve with the A with the located with the pilot filter housing assembly. Use the sample the hydraulic oil. Cleaning fuel tank inlet screen. Clean the screen A to remove any of the debris using solvent and the diesel fuel. Replace screen if damaged. Drain fuel tank sump. Park the machine on level surface to rotate the upper structure with a 90-degree from the easier axis. Remove the fuel tank fill cap. Plug the install the drain cock to prevent the vandalism. Remove the plug with the A with the open drain cock B with several seconds of drain water. Send them into the container to dispose of the wastewater. Properly close the drain cock. Install and tighten the plug. Install the fill cap. Clean radiator air end screens. Move the wing nut A with the pull on the handles B with the slide of the screens up from the cleaning with the use of pressurized air 30 psi max and low pressure drain water separator. Open the right access door with the excess of the water separator. Open the drain valve with the press P open drain valve A and press pump B to extract the water from the fuel system. Close the waste and container with the dispose of the oil of the outlet properly and close the drainage valve. A and B. Clean air cleaner dust unloader. The miscible damage hardened dust with the unloader valve will make the dust cap for cleaning. Pre-cleaner and effective causing the very short element life of the valve should be suck about 1/3 of the engine speed. Squeeze dust valve with A to remove the dust from the air filter. Operating the high dust condition. Squeeze the dust valve every couple of hours operating to release the dust. Check track sag. Swing the upper structure 90 and lower the bucket to raise the track off the ground ring. Keep the angle between the boom and the arm 90 to 110% degree between the bucket and the round side of the ground. Caution prevent the possibility issue with the unexpected machine movement. Place the box under the machine frame the support machine while they measuring the track sag and placing the blocks under the machine frame with the support machine. Rotate the track forward to the full rotation, then reverse in 2 full rotations. Part 5. Measure the distance A for the middle track roller from the bottom of the tracker frame to the top surface of the track shoe. Normal ground conditions specified with the track sag at 300 to 335 millimeters or 11 to 13 16th of an inch to 13 to 3 16th of an inch. For general information, track sag maintenance of the chapter. Important. Adjust track sag. Important. Possible damage to the track components. Do not use the grease the fitting of the track adjacent with the cylinder. For the lubrication, use the fitting only with the track adjustment. Tighten the track contact with the grease fitting with the A. Lubricated with the axis hole D on the track frame. Added the grease until the slag. It is recommended to limit the precaution prevent the possible injury with a high pressure grease. Do not move the grease fitting from A from the nut B. Solution to slowly turn the nut B with the clockwise grease will escape from the bleed hole C with the nut torque specification is 108 pounds a foot. When about the track sagging and satisfactory turn nut with the clockwise and tighten A. The grease fitting of the B of the nut, the C of the bleed hole, C is the access hole. Okay. Windshield washer fluid, liable to check the fill fluid, windshield wiper tank, and if necessary, remove the filter cap and add fluid. During the winter season, use the seasonal windshield wiper fluid, which will not freeze. Blank. Chapter 12. Maintenance every 10 hours or daily.